This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.
From the Texas Spotlight, a masked shooter opened fire on a family waiting to be seated at a San Antonio restaurant, wounding a 6-year-old boy and 4 of his relatives. The boy had been shot in the leg and was expected to survive, but that 2 of the adult injuries were life-threatening. Investigators don't believe the shooting was random. The child, 2 men and 2 women were sitting on a bench outside a Texas roadhouse when they were struck by gunfire about 8:40 p.m. The shooter walked up to a nearby parking lot and fired multiple rounds from a handgun before fleeing. From the Texas News Brief, a U.S. Postal Service worker was found fatally shot inside his truck along a busy highway in Dallas on Monday, and investigators think the case is a homicide. According to a statement released by Dallas police officers, found the worker's body inside the government vehicle around 2:30 a.m. after responding to a reported shooting along Interstate 30 just west of downtown Dallas. A man injured in an officer-involved shooting and suspected of wounding a Texas Department of Public Safety trooper after a chase through Guadalupe and Bexar counties on Sunday has died, according to the DPS. The man, identified by the agency as 33-year-old Ernest Manuel Montalongo of San Antonio, died on Monday morning at the Military Medical Center. The trooper wounded during the incident is still recovering and doing well. Authorities temporarily lost sight of the vehicle after he took off, but a DPS helicopter spotted it in Bexar County, and the pursuit continued after the suspect entered the eastbound I-10 exit ramp from the wrong direction and ultimately stopped on the interstate facing west after his path blocked by a trooper. According to the preliminary information, the suspect fired and wounded the trooper. Officials say the suspect shot by another DPS trooper. Early voting has started for the Democratic and Republican Party primaries. Here are a few things to know before you go to the polls. Your vote matters. Both parties are picking their contenders for a half-dozen congressional seats, as well as the governor, lieutenant governor, and state legislative seats, judicial post, and county commissioners' courts. Don't forget your ID. You'll need to present one of 7 accepted forms of identification at the polls, such as a Texas driver's license or ID card, a U.S. passport, or a military photo ID. Don't have any of those? You can fill out a form at the polls and present supporting forms of ID, such as a current paycheck or utility bill. Early voting runs through March the 2nd, or cast your ballot on Election Day, March the 6th.
This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.